Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. John Kelly, profiler here, and welcome to a very, very sad show, a very, very sad case that we're looking into. Who killed Suzanne Morphew? Okay, and this is something we looked at, a couple, 2.5 years ago, and we came across quite a bit, and we'll be bringing that forward to you. You're going to find this is very interesting, and it's bigger. It's much bigger than just Suzanne. Okay, this is really some sad stuff going on here with a number of different people. Okay, at this point in time, I want to give our deepest condolences and sympathies to the Morphew family and their friends. Also, at this time, I want to thank everybody for purchasing my book, Discovering Lazarus, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly of John Kelly, how I kicked a really horrible cocaine habit, decided to become a counselor, went back to school, became a counselor, moved on to become a psychotherapist, and then on to be a profiler. Thank you so much for all your purchases, all your kind feedback, and all your comments. And we love your comments no matter what they're on. Okay. And I pretty much get back to you on most of your comments, if not all your comments. If you ask us questions, we'll answer them. And I want your comments on today's show because this is going to be one interesting show. All right. As I said, we're pretty familiar with this area. We looked at this area quite a while ago, and it's very surprising and shocking. Okay. Also, just a quick shout out to Grizzly True Crime. Great show she has over there, Grizzly K has over there, and really goes over everything in a comprehensive way. We are about catching the killer. Okay. So with us, you're going to be in on the hunt. You're going to be deep diving in on trying to catch the killer. That's what we're about. So getting back to Suzanne Morphew, she's been missing from Salida County for 3 years. And after 3 years, her body has been found. Thank God. At least, it's not knowing that really can upset a family, but at least now people know she is for sure passed away. Her body was found in Saguache County, known as the Boneyard, with another body. This is important because now we have a dump site. We've got two bodies, okay, found close together. What does that tell us, okay, about the predator we're looking for? This was found during the search for Edna Quintana, 56, missing from back in May. With 2.5 years ago, with our show 2.5 years ago, when we jumped in on this, a lot of people got mad at us because we didn't laser focus right in on Barry Morphew. I'm sorry, we're professionals. We don't do that. Okay. We just don't jump. We look at everything. And by looking at everything and looking at the area, we started to see other things that were pretty kind of chilling and upsetting. Okay. There seemed to be a number of women missing up and around that area. Okay. I'm going to talk about Christine Pierce. She's been missing from Colorado Springs, approximately 5 foot, gray hair, 62 years old. She's been missing since 2020. Then I want to talk about Kathleen Lamb, October 14th, 2020, Colorado Springs, 28 years old. How about Jane Mudder, Mudder, missing May 29th, 2018, between 5'6", 5'7", 57 years old, Colorado Springs, lived off Route 24. These are all the women we have missing up there, along with Suzanne. When we talk about Jane Mudder, it was, when we talk about Colorado Springs, we're talking about her being from Colorado Springs. But the bottom line is that Colorado Springs is only 2 hours and 15 minutes from Salida. We should say that right. How about Sara Risinger? Okay. She's been missing since July 2016, 29 years old, 5'6". Okay. about an hour and 15 minutes from Salida. Missing in Cresto. Missing in Cresto. Okay, now you see all these women that are missing up there? We can't forget about them. Then we have this young man that we included in our show a couple years ago. I think he was just found like yesterday. God bless him. And God bless his family. Our condolences go out to all these women and their friends and their families. And to Nathan Schwartz, our deepest condolences and sympathies. He's been missing in Salida County. He's 22 years old. He was on his way to college. The last place the phone pings is Salida. Car found in Salida. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the story is on him. You know, what kind of testing or autopsy or whatever they can do. I'm sure they didn't find much of them left. Okay. Now I want to get into a psycho. Okay. I got a guy who's called Psycho. That's his name. He likes to be called Psycho. Psycho Adre Jordan Barros. Adre Jordan Barros. I think I'm saying it right. Hopefully. He's in jail. He's a suspect in several murders. 5 bodies found on his property. Okay. And they say he is connected to every one of them. I think we have 3 or 4 women and 2 men. I have to look more into this. Today's just a generalization of where we're looking and where we're hunting. Okay, because we've got a lot of women missing and dead up there. And something we've been on to for the last 2.5 years. But there's been very little reporting up until now after they found Suzanne's body. You know, this guy is in St. Louis Valley. He's about an hour and 15 minutes from Salida. Psycho. Check him out. We're going to show you a picture of him. Where do you see this dude? Okay. And Psycho seems to be a comfort killer. He doesn't seem to be a sexual predator. However, that's just based on what we know at this point in time. He likes to kill for vengeance, for drugs, for money. Seems to be into killing for drugs, money, or somebody screwing him out of drugs or money. But there's more to this guy. I know there's more to him. And it would not surprise me at all that he's a sexual fantasy type killer as well. Okay. I mean, to have 5 bodies on his property, thank God the cops caught him. So there we have it for today. Okay. This is just a generalization of all the insanity and horror that's going on up in that area in Colorado. And as we have more on Suzanne, we will certainly be reporting. But also, too, I'm not losing focus on these other women as well. Okay. We've got a predator or predators up there. There's no question about it. And we need to deep dive into this and get after it. All right. And that's what we're going to be doing here. That's our job. We felt this 2.5 years ago, but we really had nowhere to go until they found Suzanne. Okay. And now, we're learning more and we're getting more information. And that's what we need is information. So most importantly, if you have any tips, please send them in to the authorities. We'll put their number up there for you, their email up there for you. Most importantly, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And, what's even more important is that you take good care of yourselves. Okay. It's very violent out there. These are difficult times we live in. So stay on your toes. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. And thank you so much.